So in the previous video we were checking now about the println, and now we're gonna display in text with the printf. So instead of having println, we're gonna have printf like that. And pretty much the system.out printf method, so this is a method, means formatted displays formatted data. For example, we are gonna go into let me see, we are gonna print here, and for now we're gonna have double quotes, so this is a format, and we are gonna use this example. So we're gonna have the percentage sign, we're gonna have s for stream, we are gonna have the backslash, this is the end, it means the next line. We are gonna have another percent sign, and we are gonna have this time, let me see, another string. So far we have two strings. We are gonna separate it with a comma, and we can go to the next line, and here we can pretty much type in our first string that it can be Java. Okay, our second string can be in JDK, or well, it has to be another string inside double quotes, so JDK, something like that, and we can save it. And this is a statement, so it has to end with a semicolon. Okay, so, and again, you can just click here and run Java. If we do that, we are gonna have let me see, we're gonna have Java, and let me see, we are gonna have, okay, so we have the percentage sign s, and then we have, oh oops, so yeah, here has to be percent sign s means a string. If I have in lowercase d, it would mean a digit, so we're gonna see that later. And then your backslash, and then the lowercase letter n. Okay, so let's give it another try. And we have Java JDK, okay, Java, okay, Java programming, maybe like that, programming, and JDK 21. Okay, save it and click here and the run Java. So Java programming and JDK, and again I'm doing it with my incorporated Java. You can also do it with the command prompt, I mean with the Windows. So we're gonna grab this we're gonna pick the PowerShell, and let me see, we're gonna have in Java, and then the name is gonna be main.java, like that, and then we just have Java and then main, and again we have the same stuff. Okay, so the formatting output with printf, so pretty much precise output formatting is accomplished with the printf. So this feature was borrowed from the C programming language. The method printf can perform the following formatting capabilities: so rounding floating point values to an indicated number of decimal places, aligning a column of numbers with decimal points appearing one above the other, right justification and left justification of outputs, and among others. So we have that so far. As you can see here, I have it, and we have three arguments, so separated by commas. So we have the format, and this could be the arguments, but pretty much we'll have in double quotes the percent sign s, that it means string, backslash, and so these are called escape sequences. Okay, and now what we are gonna see, let me see, we are gonna check out another example, but this time we're gonna be using the class scanner. So you can go to, I'm gonna leave this link, but pretty much this is Oracle. Okay, so the class scanner, and we are gonna go into my programming, I'm gonna go into Java, and I'm gonna name it, I'm gonna close it, I'm gonna close this one, and I'm gonna create a new folder. So I'm gonna name it addition, like that. So what I'm gonna do is right click, open in terminal, type in code space that, and open it in Visual Studio Code. So now what we are gonna do is pretty much addition, like that. Oops, like that. Let me see, addition.java, like that. And what we are gonna do is we can follow the sequence. So we need to do the, let me see, object stream. Okay, we need to import java.util.Scanner. So we can go here and pretty much type in import. So it's gonna be import java.util.Scanner, and okay, it has to be uppercase letter. Okay, so pretty much it means that this program uses the class scanner. Okay, and this, the import java.util.Scanner is never used, so never mind that one. And from here we are gonna do what we know how to do, the public class, and the name, you name it, is gonna be addition with the uppercase letter A. Okay, so yeah, we are gonna have our main method, so it's gonna be public again, and you can, I have already here, so public state main method, so it's gonna make it easier. So public static void main, we have the string and the argument. So what we are gonna do is pretty much we're gonna have the scanner, we're gonna have the input, and we are gonna set it to the new scanner. So let me see, new scanner, and this time is gonna be the system, it's gonna be the system, like that, system.m. Okay, and again we have this one here, a simple text scanner which can parse primitive types and strings using regular expressions. A scanner breaks its input into tokens using a delimiter pattern, which by default matches white space. The resulting tokens may then be converted into values of different types using the various next methods. For example, this code allows the user to read a number from system.m. So this is what we are doing. We're gonna read a number from the system.m. Okay, so we use the scanner, then the name of the variable, so in this case input, so scanner input, and we are setting it to the new scanner, yeah, new scanner, and we are reading it from the system.imp. Okay, so this is what we have so far. So this is a statement, and it has to end with a semicolon. So we have that so far. Now we are gonna have our integer, because this is an addition, so this is kind of like a calculator. Okay, so an integer, and we are gonna have the number one, or yeah, number one, yeah, let's keep it simple. We are gonna have the integer, and we're gonna have the number 2, and then we're gonna have the sum, so the integer sum or result, whatever you wanna call it. So just keep it, I don't know, give it a name that it has meaning. So number one, or first number, second number, result, sum, whatever. Okay, we can save it so far. Okay, and now let me see. So we have the import java.util.Scanner, that's fine. We have the public class, so this is our class addition. Inside of the class addition we have the public static void main, we have the string, the argument, we have the scanner input. Let me see, input is never closed, the value of the local variable input is never used. Okay, never mind that one. Okay, so now what we are gonna do is we are gonna use the System.out.println. so we're gonna use, oops, yeah, this one. And okay, so I put a semicolon at the end, but we are gonna have him pretty much enter first uh, enter first number, like that, number, like that. And so it's prompting the user to enter a number, and now we're gonna have the number yeah, number one or whatever you name it, the first integer, and we are gonna set it to the input. So we're gonna set it to the input, this variable, to the input that, and we are gonna have the next, no, next line has to be this one, the next integer. Okay, so scanner that next integer, so scans the next token of the input as an integer. An invocation of this method of the form next integer behaves in exactly the same way as the invocation next integer radix, where the radix is the default radix of this scanner, returns the integer scan from the input, throws input mismatch exception if the next token does not match the integer regular expression or is out of range, no such element exception if the input is exhausted. So we have that next integer, okay, semicolon at the end, and let's try so far. So I'm gonna click here and run Java. Okay, enter first number. Let me see, one. Okay, that's fine. So enter first number. Let me colon in a space, and let's do it again. Enter first number. Okay, 3. Okay, that's fine. And pretty much we can copy and paste this one for the second one because it's similar. So enter second digit, so it's gonna be our second numbers, and number 2, like that. Save it, and let me see, enter first number, so let me see, 3. Enter second number, I don't know, 6. Okay, and it ends up like that. Now what we are gonna do is we are gonna have the sum, so the sum is gonna be set to the number 1 plus the number 2, and this is a statement, so ended up with a semicolon. So pretty much we are adding the numbers and storing it in this variable named sum, that is an integer. Okay, so now what we are gonna do is we're gonna have the System.out.printf. Okay, so again, and we can pretty much semicolon at the end of this statement. And as I told you before, so formatting output with printf is a precise output formatting and accomplishing with printf. So pretty much we're using it to rounding floating point values to an indicated number of decimal places, aligning a column of numbers with decimal points appearing one above the other. Okay, and let me see, so now we can just have System.out.printf. What we are gonna have is we are gonna have the sum, and this one is gonna be here. This is gonna be the sum, but inside of the double quotes we have to have a word like a sum s, and then colon. And now we are gonna use the percent sign, and well, it cannot be the lowercase letter s because that would be a string. It has to be the lowercase letter d, that is for digits, so we can save it. And let me see, okay, enter first digit, so let me see, 4. Enter second digit, 7, so the result will be 11. Okay, sum is 11, so that's fine.